Lasco Microfinance Business Minute will definitely help you to navigate. And so we welcome you to the feature right now. And we are this morning being joined by our usual guest, Anne-Marie Francis, who is, of course, Regional Sales Manager at Lasco Microfinance Limited. Good morning, Ms. Francis. How are you today?
Good morning, Richard, and I'm excited as you spoke about the World Championship. We're all cheering for Jamaica.
Yes.
And we're excited this morning.
Absolutely. We definitely are. And we hope that we have a few more of those kinds of victories because those tasted so good, so to speak. We're also having the fortune of being joined by the president of the Jamaica Civil Service Association, the JCSA, and that's Mrs. Techa Clarke-Griffiths. Good morning, Mrs. Clarke-Griffiths. How are you?
Good morning, Rishibi. I'm very well, thank you. And also, I always want to say good morning to my 30,000 members and counting.
Did you say 30,000?
I have 30,000 and counting JCSA members.
My goodness, that's a lot of people in the civil service. You do a remarkable job day in, day out, and we want to salute all of your members, including yourself as president. And thank you so much for joining us this morning, Techa. At the start, I think it would be good if my listeners got a chance to learn a little bit more about the Jamaica Civil Service Association. What do you want to tell us?
All right, so for those persons, I'm sure a lot of persons know about the Jamaica Civil Service Association, but I just want to give them a little synopsis because this program, would take us all day for me to talk about my big deal union.
Okay.
But let's say that we were born on May 6, 1919, so we're 106 years old. We're the largest union in the English-speaking Caribbean. We are the only union that is in the Constitution of Jamaica. So when you talk about the Jamaica Civil Service Association, we're not just talking about an ordinary organization. We're extraordinary. And so we are proud to be the trendsetters and the number one union. We are apart from the JTA, I think the JTA has about 25,000 members, and then the JCSA is the largest, and we are part of the Jamaica Confederation of Trade Unions. Mm-hmm. The JCSA is a family because we also have the JCS Housing Company. We are the only trade union that has a housing company, and we currently do developments for JCSA members and public servants in collaboration with the NHT. Mm-hmm. We also, all members of the public service have a right to join any union of their choice. Whatever we negotiate, public servants overall, whether you're a member or not, benefits. So apart from the JCSA, I don't know if there's any other union who does that. So the JCSA is really an important union, and importantly too, the union, I am the 17th president and the only female to hold this position in the 106-year history of the organization. So not only am I etched in history, but it is very important for me to highlight that as the only female and the first to hold that post.
And for that, we say congratulations and congratulations on all that you do. Didn't realize it was you had that kind of age as a union under your belt. 106 years, over 30,000 in membership. That is pretty large. Means that civil servants, employees in executive agencies, I suspect like statutory bodies, all form part of the JCSA. Am I right?
You're correct. We represent members in over 200 government departments, ministries, departments, and agencies.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And we're speaking with Madame President, the first female president of this fantastic union. When you talk with membership and you have your meetings and your briefings and so on, Techa, what do you hear from your membership in terms of challenges they may face from time to time as far as their finances are concerned?
So the Jamaica Civil Service Association, a lot of persons think that the only thing we talk about is wages and salaries. But we are more than wages and salaries. And so when you talk about the JCSA, we talk about financial literacy, which pretty much is one of the most important parts of managing our financial resources. So we advocate for financial benefits, salaries, wages, compensation, working condition, increasing increment, tax policies, review, and also we look at also grievance and dispute resolutions, and we look at the benefits, members' benefits and social services. And part of that include of financial well-being of our membership. And you have to understand that based on the diversity of our members, so we represent from the permanent secretaries to the head CEOs to those persons who are office attendants and groundsmen. So we have a diverse group of persons, and everybody have different needs, you know. So when we go to the table to negotiate, we don't only look at those persons who are in the upper lunch of society, but also those who are less below the threshold that we call them. So when we advocate, we know that there are persons who are indeed going through some challenges. So yes, financial challenges are one of the major ones, but one of the most devastating thing that I have been trying to advocate for is the interdiction law, the regulation, the public service regulation that must be reviewed. Now I want to talk about the public service regulation. I'm referring to the section 32 that speaks to the interdiction clause, where public servants are sent on interdiction once they have, well, I'm going to say, commit an infraction allegedly without a trial, without any form of representation, because the regulation gives that power to the employer. Now, that is for me punitive, because I believe that it is punishment before the punishment. Now, I have cases of persons who are on interdiction for more than 12 years,
really?
8 years, 5 years. And these are real life concerns. And these persons, once on interdiction, they can't work during the time of interdiction. We have persons who have lost their houses, whose children have to drop out of school, and things like that happen to my members, and I have to provide that support. We, the JCSA, have to provide that support, not only to represent them financially in the court and provide assistance for legal services, but also to give them financial support as well, you know. And that is one of the things that we're still advocating for, and we will still be pushing for that to change.
I'm glad. Now, I'm really glad that you highlighted that this morning. I mean, somebody needs to be reminded about innocent before proven guilty.
Precisely. That's the natural rule of natural justice.
Yes.
But some things are not. Some things are etched in law, and you have some public service managers who use it to their advantage. So we have seen victimization to the highest level, but we have had some excellent managers too, and we have to balance the coin, because why? We represent managers too, and so we have to find that
balance,
but middle ground where both of us converge, and where we can now have the dialogue so that we can resolve some of those issues.
Yes, we really are appreciative of the fact that you're sharing all of this information. I mean, I know that Anne-Marie Francis is there listening, and she hears 30,000 membership, persons within that membership having financial challenges. Maybe Anne-Marie is already calculating, okay, maybe if I could get, say, 50% of those persons to solve their financial problems, that would suit us well. And you'd be ready for that challenge, wouldn't you, Anne-Marie?
You're so right. That's what I'm here thinking right now. All right. I must say congratulations to Mrs. Griffiths to be the only female that have ever held this position. So congratulations to you for that, Mrs. Griffiths. Now I must speak about our late Lasco chain, who believes in rewarding civil servants and government workers. And so this is the reason why we at Lasco reward teachers, police, and so on. And this is the reason why we are continuing his legacy by having special rates for government workers. Isn't that great?
Yes.
Now, we do loan consolidation. If you have a credit card that is bad, we assist you in clearing that credit card. If you need a vehicle to purchase, we assist you in purchasing that vehicle. And for the members of the civil servant members who operate business, we lend from 100 to 10 million. Now, if you are operating a business, you don't have to worry. Or even not only the business, but as someone who needs a loan, we will come to you. You don't have to worry about going to our offices. Now you have 30,000 members. We have 9 branches island-wide to serve them. You said you're extraordinary. Now, Lasco Microfinance is extraordinary with our extraordinary loans and our extraordinary flexible payment plans for all of your members. Your members can reach us at 922-6842 or call me directly, 822-4312, or they can even email me, AnnMarieF@lascoja.com. So that's again, it's 922-6842 or 822-4312 or AnnMarieF@lascoja.com.
So Techa, you see that Anne-Marie is ready to do business with.
But I want to say to Anne-Marie that I know that she's exuberant, right? But I always do not want my members to be caught up in the public service arena, because JCSA members are special. You have the Jamaica Teachers Association that treats with teachers. You have the Police Federation that deals with police. You have the Nurses Association that deals with nurses. You have the Civil Service Association that deals with JCSA civil service members. Now, they are civil servants, they are public servants. I want special things for my members. And one of the things that I have to advocate for, and of course, November is Civil Service Week, November 16 to 22. That's when the Jamaica Civil Service Association award our members that are to have served for 25 years and over. Mm-hmm. And we celebrate the week with the awards ceremony from the Governor General and the Prime Minister at King's House. And for that entire week, we have a week of activities and so on. And so during this week is the best time, Anne-Marie, for us to have conversation around how you can provide that support to our members. Because one of the things that we get lost sometimes into the public service, and I want to especially recognize my 30,000, because we are special, as you say, we are extraordinary. So when I am president for my 30,000 persons, and those persons who paid dues to be a part of this noble institution. So when I talk about my 30,000, I'm talking about them, JCSA authentically, right? There are 110,000 public servants, and I own 30,000 of those, and those are the nucleus of our organization. So when I'm advocating for those that call me president, those that I know have challenges, those that I can reach out to, those that I can, become part of my council, my annual general meeting. So I am of the view that, yes, public servants will do everything and so on. But when it comes to my
she wants something special, Anne-Marie.
We have to advocate for them.
So Anne-Marie, you know what to do, right? You have to come good.
You are so right. You are so right. You are so right. And we're here to serve every one of them. And we have a loan, as you said, they're extraordinary. And Lasco is one of those extraordinary micro companies that will create a loan for every single need. And we have flexible repayment plans. So you don't have to worry about that. We're here to serve.
Not to mention the fact that you can go to see the membership wherever they are, which is also something big for you, Anne-Marie.
Right. That's correct. We don't ask you to come to us. We come to you. We are at your doorstep.
Well, we already have a partnership with Lasco, because we do have a mini-mart. And our mini-mart, Richie B, we purchased from Lasco. We purchased Lasco products. They are one of our main suppliers.
Good.
So let me just give you a little synopsis. We have a mini-mart that serves Kingston and in Montego Bay, and now we acquire a mobile mini-mart because we can't open a mini-mart in each part. So we're taking the service to our members via our mobile services. Mm-hmm. We have a housing company. We have just completed Irwin Development in St. James. We're going to Hague in Trelawney, and we have a nice little development in St. Thomas that we will be doing in the upcoming year. I am going to be known for the president who built the most houses for public servants.
Oh, fantastic.
Specifically for JCSA members. And we do also have a civil society. We do have that too. And of course, one of our challenges, and we recognize that, is that we also get, apart from our own development, we also get housing, a percentage of the houses from the NHE when they do their own development. One of the challenges that we have, deposits for housing. We have those challenges. We know first-time homeowners, our own members who struggle. So we can have the conversation around our financial needs of our members.
Yeah.
And so we have to also have conversation about financial literacy, because you can get a lot of money, but how you manage your financial resources is a problem. I recognize that the government or employer doesn't teach retirement at the entrance of public service. We look at retirement at the exit, but we need to empower and engage and encourage our members to start saving for home ownership and financial and for retirement at the start of your employment. Young people, we have a young workers committee. We have 14 committees, young workers, men, all of these things we do have. What do we want? We want persons and partners who can help to not only help our public servants to survive, but thrive.
Techa, I know, and I believe a lot will happen over the next few weeks as you continue to have conversations with our friends at Lasco Microfinance. I know that all that you've said was noted by Anne-Marie, and I see bright days ahead for exciting partnerships. I want to thank you both ladies for coming on this morning and sharing the details as you did, and I wish you a great partnership going forward. Thank you so very much, Anne-Marie, and thank you, Techa. Have a great day.
Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you.
Have a great day too.
Bye.
All right, bye-bye. That was, of course, the Lasco Microfinance Business Minute. We do it every Monday morning at 8:05 right here on the Richie B.